on here, I'll target down below, that believes that there are portals at Walmart. And as far-fetched as that sound, I can 100% confirm that she is in fact right. I share this.
Know what's going on in this video, but all I do know is that this shit is not
upside down cross. So there's somebody laying on leaked footage of secret satanic ritual.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, this is money coming. This is money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. Now I'm reacting to some of these videos that were sent to me on TikTok. These videos are so bizarre, I don't even understand what is happening in the videos. Let's get into it.
There's a creator on here, I'll target down below, that believes that there are portals at Walmart. And as far-fetched as that sound, I can 100% confirm that she is in fact right. I shared this story a while back on here, but for those of you guys who haven't heard, I'll give you a quick little rundown. I was working night shift around this time. On this day, I happened to get out of work early, which meant it was about 3 a.m. 3 a.m. was my favorite time to go grocery shopping because I knew there was no one at Walmart. So I pulled up to the Walmart parking lot. There's no other cars there, which was a little odd, but I didn't really think much of it because it was 3 a.m. As I'm making my way out of my car, walking towards the entrance, these three ladies just randomly appear out of nowhere. They just started walking in with me. Thought it was a little weird, but at first I'm like, well, maybe they just walked here, or I don't know. When I looked over at these three females, they looked as if they had crawled out of a sewer. Like, it was something that I had never seen before, but again, wasn't gonna judge. I decided to kind of just go my way, and I went their way. As I'm walking in, I noticed there's a person at the cash register, but there's nowhere else. So I'm still making my way towards the back when I noticed that these three girls are now following me. At first, I was just like, oh, they must just be going the same way, but I noticed that they're like kind of grouped together, like whispering to each other, and at one point I hear where one of them says my name, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, how the hell do they know my name? And I had just gotten out of the hospital, so I check, and I'm like, make sure I'm not wearing my ID, and I wasn't. So I'm like, how do they know my name? So I'm like, okay, this is weird. I decided to hide in like the women's department to try to like lose them so they would just go away and leave me alone. And so I'm like in the women's department, kind of like bent down. I see one at the corner of my eye come around and goes, there she is. The minute she said that, the other two started to laugh, but this like eerie laugh, and I kicked into like a fight or flight mode where I knew that I was in danger and I needed to get as far away from these people as I possibly could.
I know what's going on in this video, but all I do know is that this shit is not normal, y'all. You got three turkeys running around a headstone over and over. As far as I watched the video, they didn't seem to stop, y'all. Animals just don't do this for no reason, y'all. They can sense things we can't, like spirits, energy, when something bad is about to happen. This video is probably a little message. Y'all, take a look at the video. Look at it, y'all. It's like they stuck in a cycle, a never-ending loop. They just keep going around. Is this a warning? Or a trap? Or are they stuck in something we can't explain? All I know, if I seen this in real life, I'm going the other way. I don't even have time to be recording shit like this.
Sorry.
Y'all let me know what y'all think.
No, because those turkey they were working hard. Look, the way they were spinning so fast, like what's going on? Like y'all got long to go? I don't understand. But you know what though? I saw another video like this where there was cats doing that. What is going on with the animals doing stuff like that? Because to me, it's giving very much there was something strange going on there, especially at a cemetery. Now the cats were somewhere on the road, but it was like 6 of them just going and they never want to stop. It's like they were stuck in a loop or something, you know. And I was just like, okay, well that's kind of crazy. But then I saw a video of actual humans doing the same thing. Let me see if I can find that video for you.
An extremely strange phenomenon. The sheep walked in a circle for 12 consecutive days, leaving the ranch owner bewildered.
Recently, a farmer in China's Inner Mongolia region shared an extremely strange video. The video shows hundreds of sheep on the farm walking in continuous circles. They keep repeating for days. By the time the video was posted, they had been moving in a circle for 10 days, making the owner very worried. Some people think that sheep fall into a death spiral like ants. Some people think that the sheep have been locked up for too long, so they move around to exercise. And another reason may be due to the change in the Earth's magnetic field. To date, the cause of this strange phenomenon has not been found. What do you think is the cause?
Okay, watch this video, and I'm gonna slow it down and show you some things, and you're gonna be freaked. Okay, this guy flies, does not even touch the table. Actually, his legs go through the table, and he flies up there after something. Wait till I show you. Do you see that? Look at the heights he gets without even jumping or moving his legs. And watch him disappear. Now this guy seems to come out of nowhere, and he seems to be moving in reverse. And watch the water plume, and everything happen in a strange way. Then it gets weirder and weirder. Just wait. Now notice these two people merge into each other and become one. And then notice the bird come out of nowhere that guy actually jumps and attacks. Is that a bat? Is that a bird? Is that the person that is merged? And what's that in the water right there? A whale? Mermaid? There's something else going on here.
It's not real.
And it all disappears, and all of a sudden it's a river. None of that structure, none of those people are anywhere near anymore.
It's not real.
But the foliage in the background seemed fine, even though the trajectory came straight towards them. Now watch this person again. He just turned into a person from something. And they're kind of bobbing up and backwards like something is pushing him. Not just the water, and then that plume. It's like he's in reverse. And he just lands on his feet right there. This isn't even all of it.
Is it just me? Or did that person look like they were going in reverse, which is impossible because we would know because of the water. But then the last person that was kind of bobbing, it looks like they're going in reverse. Right. Is this CGI or is this... what the... I've watched this 100 times. I don't know.
Now, I'm not quite sure because it was giving AI, but then it started giving real. Then it started giving AI again. AI is taking over because now I don't even know what's real. Because at first I was like, it looks like they're sitting in the water. And then the water come over and like washes away everything, but then the water on the far back is completely still. I think this is fake. Am I tripping? How did the people just merge together? It's giving very much AI. As for someone who play around with AI a whole lot, you know, with pictures and everything, you guys seen I make some videos. It's the pixelation of it all. Like it's I don't know. The water doesn't even look real. I don't know. Because yeah, after that the people were still trying to swim out. Girl, I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about that video. It was strange.
You are the slave of your higher self, C-E-L-F. You are the servant of your higher self until you become your higher self, then you're free. This is why they say you were born a slave. You are. You're a slave to yourself. You're a slave to the addictions that your cells want. You're a slave to the made-up realities of your language. You're a slave to your fears and this kind of thing. Once you realize that I am the eternal, immortal being that speaks without this body, has existence without time and space, once you really know that, you start moving like that.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse, and I'm going to show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door. What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Yeah.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
They call her Mama 1010. No one's seen her face. No one ever does. Only the sound. 10 footsteps forward, 10 footsteps back. Every night, just after 2 a.m. Always outside a different door. And if she stops behind yours, you play next. One night, a boy thought it was a joke. He laughed, opened the door, smiling. There was nothing there. No woman, no footsteps, just silence. Until he heard it. One slow, wet step from inside the room. They found him the next morning, mouth open, no scream, eyes stretched wide like something made him watch himself go. His legs bent backwards, toes touching his chest, as if he'd been dancing over and over until they broke him into silence. Now, when the footsteps start, the smart ones don't sleep. They lie still and count 10 forward, 10 back, and if it ever stops, they don't open the door, they don't breathe, they don't think, because Mama 1010 doesn't knock, she waits. And if you answer, she teaches you the steps.
When I was young, I was taught to believe in God. And I grew up with a belief in God, that there was an intelligence that governed my life, that I could not see, that was vast and beyond my human understanding, and it was comforting. As I got older, I began to realize that beyond believing in God, I would have to perceive in God. Beyond believing in God, I'd have to perceive in God, meaning, now that I believe that there is a God, I have to walk, talk, and act like that God. A little different from believing in God and from a distance. God is there, I'm here, and I believe that you are there. As I got older, I began to say, you know what, you're not even over there, you're way up in here. So to really show you respect, God, to really acknowledge your presence, I gotta act like you. I gotta allow you to come through me. I have to really begin to let go of what I believe you are and let you show me who you are. And so I began to perceive in God. And that means I began to look through a single eye, not just my two eyes here, which is belief in God. I began to perceive God through a single vision. And that single vision is I had to act God out. What would God do in this situation, in that situation, in this situation? I had to act that out. When I began to act God out, a certain power came over me. In my little world of rap and MCing, when I began to act like God, oh man, I'm rocking parties. Any battles that I'm dealing with, I'm slapping MCs up. I'm moving through the world with power. That power was addictive. And I wanted more of it and more of it. I wanted to drink more of this power of God, this idea of perceiving God. And I don't need money. Money comes to me. I don't need health.
I drink poison and I'm still alive. I don't need, suddenly I'm not afraid anymore because God is with me, because I believe that I perceive that there's no more me. There is only God. And now I have a power, and that power became addictive. And that addictiveness made me drink more of God. In a nutshell, or in a sentence, I realized that, and it makes me chuckle, because I realized that God is the air that I breathe, that I'm not even responsible for my own consciousness, my own sense of being aware. I'm not responsible for that. This substance, this thing right here, this, whatever this is, this right here, we think it's air. But I realized that if I stop, close my nose and mouth for 4 minutes, if I'm separated from this substance for 4 minutes, my heart don't stop, my brain don't even stop, my body functions don't stop. The first thing I lose is consciousness. I pass out. I can no longer stay aware. So I started to say, well, wait a minute. I'm not just breathing in air. I'm breathing in consciousness. I'm inhaling and exhaling God itself. And this air is conscious. That linked me up with quantum physics, where they got the new string theory and how strings are vibrating in certain ways and gives you air, or gives you a tree, or gives you a human being. That everything is conscious. Not just the life that I have, but the clothes that I'm wearing, the air, everything is conscious on some level. It is vibrating. It has a purpose. It has a point. It has a point of view. Everything. So I began to see God as everything. Everything is God. And in me and everything. So I said, wow, what a way to live. Everything is God. I'm everything. There's no limitations. Let me keep breathing. Let me just keep breathing and just keep breathing and taking in what the conscious universe is trying to tell me, what it's trying to give me. And every time I say that me, I limit myself because it isn't me, it's it. And I'm it, and it's it, and it is me, and I'm not even me. And it's just, and it goes on, and I suddenly realized that what I believe to be God is simply me with skin. I realized that God is, that's it. That God is, that's it. Now anything you put after is the manifestation of the world, but God is just, it's just, that's it. And there's love in that. It's not even that God loves us. It's that God loves itself. The universe loves itself. And we are part of it. We're part of that. We're in it. It's just, we're something that the universe is doing. Like right now, as I speak to you, there's no you, there's no me. The universe wanted to have this conversation, and so it's talking to itself in its own head. Sort of like the way you would sit down, or we would sit down and think, wow, I want to go to the store, I want to get some bread and milk and cheese. Whatever that is in our mind. Like when we start thinking, I want bread, milk, cheese, I want to go to this, we're having thoughts in our mind. There's things shooting back and forth in our own mind. Well, that's what the universe is doing with us right now. It's saying there needs to be a documentary that talks about a variety of social issues. And you know what? This person is the perfect person to do that. And this guy here is the perfect person to do that. And by the way, the chair they're in is the perfect chair to sit in. The building they're in is the building they're going to do it in. This camera is the camera because it's all the universe. It's all happening now. This is what it is. So I started to walk through life with that. Perfect timing. When I'm late for places, it's not late. This is when I'm supposed to be here. If I'm too early, This is when I'm supposed to be here. If I'm sick, I'm not sick. This is a part of the journey. This is it. Why get worried about anything when you know this is part of the journey? This is just what it is. And you notice that when you let go and just say, you know what, I don't even care what happens because I'm just part of this whole thing. You get healthier. You're less fearful, less worried. Your wealth, and meaning your money, your finances are more in order. Things are coming to you. You just say, look, I'm just going to be me, and I'm not afraid to be me. And I'm just going to be me, and I'm just going to speak me and be me, and whatever the consequences of it is, that is what it is, because even the consequences is part of me, and that's who I am. And so for me, that became God. And I thank you, God, for even speaking of yourself through this.
That was a mouthful. Now it takes someone who simply know the stuff to understand what this man is saying. And I encourage you, but if you're on this channel, you are starting to understand because I break a lot of things. Other footage of leaked video of Satanic Church on Secret Island. It looks like it has Baphomet in there with upside down cross. And we're going to look into the definition of upside down cross. So there's somebody laying on. Leaked footage of secret satanic rituals on Illuminati Secret Island. Looks like people are in circles holding cow horns or heads, most likely chanting some sort of rituals, giving very much Bohemian Grove. Now you guys know I like to break things down and decode things. So just like the word Illuminati, which means the enlightened ones, doesn't necessarily mean exactly what people take it as. We're going to look at the upside down cross because we just saw the video of the private islands and the Illuminati private island, which is the enlightened ones, which is the people who know the information. So let's get into it. The true historical and scared meaning of Christian origin. The cross of St. Peter's, right? So in the early Christianity, an upside down cross was a symbolic of humility and metrodrome. I don't know what that, how do you properly say that? Anyways, St. Peter's and one of Jesus' apostles was said to have crucified upside down by the Romans because he felt unworthy to die in the same way as Jesus. Okay, so, and that is what the church believed the upside down cross to represent, right? But then also the same church is the one that tell you should be afraid of the upside down cross, even though it has nothing to do with scarcity or being scared at all, because it only represents being unworthy. So you're doing the complete opposite of what it's supposed to be, right? So this symbol came to be known as the Patron Cross and is originally representing humble devotion and sacrifice in the name of faith. All right. In Vatican art, you'll still see inverted cross representing St. Peter's authority, especially as he considered the first pope. So St. Peter was a pope, and the people don't seem to be afraid of the pope. So let's get into it. Let's continue. Okay, so occult and satanic association. So they just associated with occult and satanic. And it says in modern occult, black magic, and antichrist symbolism, the upside down cross has taken an opposite meaning, especially since 20th centuries when it began appearing in satanic rituals, black mass ceremonies, heavy metal, and horror movies or horror cultures. Hollywood film amongst to shock or rebel against Christianity, rebelling against God or Christian dogma, mockery of Christ, and crucifixion, reversal of divine order. So it's just the opposite of what the cross is supposed to be. So if the cross is upward, the reversal of that would be reversal, basically the upside down. So anyway, so it says reversal of divine orders, anti-authority, and ego. So the ego, invitation to demonic or chaotic forces. It is often paired with inverted pentagrams, Baphomet images, and blasphemy. occult meanings and esoteric practice. In deep esoteric traditions, especially amongst left-hand path, so people who practice left-hand path indeed does use the inverted cross, because once you start giving something so much power, then it becomes strong, because it's really you that give it the power, not necessarily because if you see an upside down cross, it just automatically become evil, right? So it says, it is used in deep esoteric ritual traditions, especially among left-hand path practitioners or certain Luciferian circles. The inverted cross can be interpreted as the rejection of external salvation, the embrace of self-deification, a symbol of the fall of spirit into the matter of descent into the underworld. A ritualistic markers used to break religion conditions and reverse spiritual programming. So basically, it's like just going against Christianity and going against patriarchy. That's really what the reverse cross, in my opinion. Okay, now if you know something different and you believe whatever you know to be true, then you go with that. But in my opinion, the reverse cross is simply saying, hey, whatever you're saying, I don't believe it to be true, so now I reverse it, in my opinion. Now this is just my opinion, okay? Now let's get into the next video. Hey guys, I'm Jenny and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teach you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It shows you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, I show you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell, so if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money. And I even have some easy, powerful spell to win game of chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to senders. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, content every day for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.